The Department of Health says there are now 26 confirmed cases of the coronavirus here in Maryland. We have some good news to report. The first patients to be diagnosed have recovered. There've been no deaths in our state and no children have been affected. But the virus is doing damage to more than just people's health. It's forcing schools to shut down, sports to be canceled, and cruise lines to stop departing. One woman is waiting for her parents to return after their cruise ship visited the French Polynesian Islands. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren talked to the woman about her concerns. Mike.
Max, good evening. They've been floating in the South Pacific for several days, and their health is fine right now, but they're getting a frustrating lack of information. Now, we are here at Johns Hopkins Hospital tonight because we learned within the past 24 hours that a provider here has tested positive for COVID-19. That person is at home resting. We can also tell you that neighboring Virginia just reported its first coronavirus death. That's among the many developments we are following tonight.
The fact that we're finding bipartisan, agreement to move on this crisis is critically important.
Governor Larry Hogan signed an emergency order to provide child care access for critical personnel, including health care providers and law enforcement, as the number of positive new coronavirus cases in Maryland jumped by more than 25% overnight to at least 26. And the U.S. House passed a measure that allows for free testing and paid leave for those caring for the sick or who become ill themselves.
In a time of crisis like this, there can't be any Republicans or Democrats. We're all Americans, and we've all got to act with one voice and take the actions that are necessary.
And this good news, the first 3 patients to test positive in Maryland who traveled on the MS Asara cruise on the Nile have now recovered
and have been cleared to return back to their normal daily life schedules. And the other few cases that we have are all doing well clinically. They're stable and they are at home.
This all came across pretty suddenly.
As concern grows, Anne Arundel County officials held this virtual town hall to answer questions. Many events have been canceled. Earlier this week, a Maryland mother drove almost 10 hours to Indiana to watch her son play in a Big Ten basketball tournament that never happened.
I am so heartbroken. I mean, I just feel so despondent at this point. I'm so disappointed for the young men.
It's funny because my parents are such seasoned travelers.
And Jolene Atkins has concern for her parents, Dottie and Ed from Ocean City, who are stuck in the Pacific Ocean on a Norwegian cruise that's been turned away from ports in Fiji and New Zealand.
What is supposed to happen next? We really don't know.
She's worried about them flying home and has questions about whether they will be screened. We'll hear more from her tonight at 11. We can also tell you that Maryland courthouses will be closed to the public for the next 3 weeks. They'll be open for emergency situations like bail reviews. Reporting live at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Mike Helgren, WJZ.